Hey guys, this is Greg McLeod here, the Trader Transformation Architect, and we can see the dollar CAD. I'm trading this off a 1 minute chart. Got a nice little trend line break, got long, price rallied, then pulled back. Bears trying to take control, but they're not able to make a new low, and we could probably see an accelerated move toward their stops. Their stops about to get triggered, and we're about to make a gang load of cash because they're on the wrong side of the trade. And so that's what we like doing. I like buying the stops where people are. In fact, we've got about 89% of all accounts are short. 89% of client accounts are the open positions, and the symbol expect the price to fall. They expect price to fall. Only 11% think prices are going to go higher, right? So if you're a market maker, you sure don't want to pay 89% of those people any money. In fact, they have more to lose. And the market's not like a democracy. It's not like the election in 2000. It's actually kind of like the election in 2016. You can have win the popular vote and still lose. So the Bears have the popular vote, but they're going to lose this, and we'll see that price will start to rally against them, and then losers pay winners. So all these losers, well, will pay these guys, the people who are long, but there's gonna be a lot of money left over, and guess who's gonna get that money? That's right, the market makers and the banks are gonna get the money. They're gonna split it between themselves. These guys, their stops are gonna get triggered, and when they get triggered, it's gonna explode to the upside like a big giant rocket, like a skyrocket going off. It's like gasoline, like a room filled with gas, and a spark hits it, and boom, big blow up to the upside. Because all these guys, their stops are gonna get triggered. They think, oh yeah, lower swing highs and lower swing lows, a downturn, right? Yep, that's what they say. Place your stop above the high, and yeah, you're supposed to do that, but guess what? There's a little rub in that if too many people are doing the same thing, then they can't pay all these people, right? So these guys are going to throw the game, and fumble the ball and hike it in the end zone, whatever not, in order for these guys to lose and price spikes higher. So there's a certain degree of manipulation here, and you're going to get manipulated. Now, after all these guys are taken out, and then you switch, oh, I'm going to get long, and then they're going to switch it on you again, and they're going to drop it on you, and you're going to buy the dip, and they're going to drop it some more, and drop it some more, and when you get cleaned out again, and that's how that works. But when you have a trusty guide like myself, you'll be able to navigate the markets and recognize these manipulation maneuvers. Okay, we're coming up to this stop zone, because if I were a bear, I would place my stop above the swing high. And you can see that price is kind of turning as people are turning a little afraid, and they'll say, hey, you know what? I took this up a little bit, I'm gone. But there's some institutions going, all we gotta do is shove this a few pips up in this direction, and all these guys are gonna get cleaned out. Then they'll take it up here and shove a little bit, and all these guys get stopped out. And then you'll have a short squeeze rally. Okay. But think about it. People are like looking at this, oh, this is a supply zone, I'm gonna just sell. Alright, go for it. Survey says, wrong answer. Alright, let's see. I know this is conjecture, it might not work. It might work. But Greg, it doesn't seem fair. So that candle probably lured guys into the short. Again, another one kind of lowered them into the short. Do we have 90% yet? 89% of all clients are short. $89. We're trading at 129.84 by 85. Now it's really cool because this held above the 75 whole number round number line, which is way down here. We're making higher swing highs or higher swing lows. The swing high, we almost had a double top here, and so that might invigorate the bears where they believe they have a chance. We can even draw a trend line across the lows. And let's just see what happens here. Okay, that's an abandoned baby where it just got thrown out. Baby in the bathwater got thrown out. It's actually a bullish pattern. You go, well, how could it be abandoned baby be a bullish pattern? Well, because it creates a gap. And what happens is price usually comes to fill the gap. It's like, that doesn't make any sense, Greg. I know. It doesn't, does it? And there you go. Still 89%.
we got a blast off there. And like I said, once we hit these stops here, we just hit all those area, and then now we're working on this area here. And see, we can start harvesting maybe some. Got one for 6. We can take one off. %, people are still short. You can take one off too. Take another one off. Okay, now we're breaking out. And look at that move. Look at that. There's the explosion. Look at that. Boom. Boom. Now we're filling this area where we thought there was resistance, and there's still 88% of the people are short, and that means like 1% just got clicked out of trades. And we can lighten the load here. We can take some off. But you don't think the bears are going to get off that easy, do you? Don't you think that all that bragging the bears are doing, don't you think they deserve a little bit more pain? Oh. So here we go. We are climbing up. Nice break up to the north side. But right now we're right back where we were at this line, testing it again. Now look how price is pushing right through it because there's no one left to sell. Right now we're at 89% of clients' accounts they're reshorting at that resistance line, and now price continues to move through that line of resistance. And it's 120, one spot 2993 by 292. Oh. Actually, I have a take profit like way up here. Then we could take some off. He's like Spider-Man. Look at all the webs. See, this supply zone was taken up, and then price rallied up. One more bait move, where you'll see people like, hey, resistance, it worked. It's like, yeah, right. Watch that entry. Why we had exhaustion. So where are we wrong? Well, all the stops should be trailed up, and I'm going to show you how to do that. They all should be trailed up here. Like if we came back through this zone again, then it's like, okay. And then here we go. Probably come right back into the zone. And all light and low. I might not know. We'll see if we can get a bit more out of that. %, people short again, so that 1% came back. But look at that candle. I'm playing the breakout. We had a trend line test and a new low, a higher low made. doji, indecision. Got a breakout above the top. A little hesitation. You can see we broke above the trend line. That trend line was guarded multiple times. Two, three times. 1, 2, 3. And now we're breaking out. This is the last line of defense for the bears. Old resistance becomes new support. But we're going to lighten the load anyway. Here we go. Gonna run right here. Starting to push on that, lean on that line. We're leaning on this old trend line that's been hit numerous times. 1, 2, 3. And we've got about 89% of all traders shorting this market. I said, well, Greg, why are you buying this market, dude? Don't you want to follow the crowd? It's like, no, following the crowd doesn't work in trading. It maybe works for beauty contests and maybe elections or something like that. Not U.S. elections, but that's another story. But the thing with the most votes usually loses because these guys, the market makers have to pay these guys, and there's so many of them. 89% of them are on this side of the trade. 89% are short right now. They're probably creaming in their pants right now because this is not going the right way. They're getting stopped out, and they're going to probably add to their position because, hey, it's gone up so far, it could come back. No, not really. In fact, if everybody is short, why would anyone buy from these guys or sell to these guys? So now all these guys are wrong, and these guys are going to pay these guys. Market makers would rather pay these guys than those guys. And they know these guys have stops up in here. So watch, they're going to push stops right into their face and stop them out. And then that's not going to be pretty, and they're going to be upset. But the market makers don't care because they're going to take all the money that these guys have, give it to these guys who probably didn't bet that much, and keep the rest of it for themselves. That's how market makers get rich. But it's not fair, man. Where can I make a complaint? Probably to the same people who gave them the license to operate. Okay. Ooh, look. Making money. Okay, we take that big one off. We can harvest. When you have people putting big orders in, let's see, 89%, still 89%. When prices start to move up here into that 130.00 area, then they're really going to feel a lot of pain, and they're going to, try to double down or increase their position size to try to short this rally. You have all this market. Think of this as a wave. This tidal wave is all green. Majority of it is green and moving in your face. And you're short. They are not going to let you out of this trade. They're not going to they're probably not using RTTSC, return to the scene of the crime on you. They're going to take your money. Especially if we're near a whole number, round number. And all these stops up in here. Well, place your stop just above the swing high. Well, in this case, guys, no. Survey says, bah, wrong answer. Yep. It's pretty bleak in bear world right now. Look at that. Now it's like, oh no, I gotta buy my position back. Oh no, what's gonna happen? Oh my god, what are we gonna do? Oh no, I thought we were gonna go down. Oh, but everyone, 89% of the people out were reshorted. Wrong again. But it has to go down. No, it doesn't. It's not fair, man. There's market makers. Yep. Sorry. I thought you were on our side, Greg. No. I'm here. That's me. Think like a market maker. It's about to get ugly really fast. I'm going to lighten up a little bit. And we're probably not finished. We're breaking out, and we should be closing out, limiting out of some trades as price starts to really ramp up. The bears, 89%, they're still bearish. They don't believe fat meat's greasy, so they're getting more and more in debt. Come on, come on. Come on, baby. Limit out. All right, guys, that's it. We closed out and we're done. This is what all we did. Nice bit of green. There you go.